Hello everybody, my name is Rocky505 and welcome back to our Pokemon White playthrough. Now, before we get started, the question of the day today is, what is your favorite bug-type Pokemon? And for me, mine is a pretty recent bug-type that was introduced in Scarlet and Violet. That would have to be Low-Kicks. I am a fan of like Kamen Rider and Tokusatsu in general. So when we first saw Low-Kicks, I was pretty happy with what we ended up with, and it's also our first bug and dark type. So it was pretty extraordinary. But today, we're probably mostly gonna be doing backtracking and just catching any Pokemon we don't have in the surrounding areas. So we probably won't be like advancing in the story at all. Need to make sure that we do have Pokeballs and stuff, so I might go into the Pokemon Center real quick and check and see at the mart. So let's just talk to this guy and see. We have 21 Great Balls, we should be fine. So the first place we are going to head to is back in the desert by Route 4. So I will head down that way and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we are back here out on Route 4 where we were last episode. Like, this is the road that goes to Nimbasa. It's like straight up here above us. But we're gonna go over here towards the west. So I'm gonna try and avoid these trainers in case I get Pokemon that I need to like level up. Like, from all these that we're catching today. Okay, there's a drink machine here. Is there anything in the garbage can? No, there's hardly anything in garbage cans anymore in Pokemon games. Let's check out this house real quick. Sandstorms are terrible, but rock type, ground type, and steel type Pokemon can weather a sandstorm without damage. I don't mean to brag, but I'm a dig pro. I'll give you this TM so you can use it too. And he will give you the TM for Dig. Now this TM will be useful for the next gym, since it is an electric type gym. Using Dig in a cave takes you back to the entrances instantly. What do you think of that? Amazing, eh? Be sure to dig and dig some more. Sweet. Alright, let's continue on up north. And you'll see delivery trucks on a bridge. And we are now in the desert resort. As a matter of fact, there is a new Pokemon route here. I said route. Out here. So I'm gonna pause real quick and I'll be right back when we find it. Okay, I guess I read it wrong. There's apparently 2 new Pokemon in this area, and we found one of them right now, Maractus. So let's see if we can try and weaken this thing down with Sock and try and capture it. Let's try low sweep. Oh, wow, that's... Oh, of course it uses synthesis. But because of the sandstorm, it's not gonna heal that much, and we also need to be careful because we might knock it out. Oh, we have Ultra Balls too. I forgot we got Ultra Balls last episode. Let's just throw a Great Ball and see if we can capture it. Alright, we got it in the first ball. And I just realized I still have it on speed up where I was trying to find the one Pokemon I was looking for. Arid regions are their habitat. They move rhythmically, making a sound similar to maracas. So this isn't the Pokemon I was looking for. I think the one we can look... I think the one I'm thinking of we can find, like, still deeper inside the desert resort. So we might as well just head deeper inside and see if we can find it. Okay, they don't battle you. So you just go through this little path here and you'll end up in the deeper areas of the desert resort. With some eerie music playing now. Should we put somebody else up front? Swoobat is falling behind in levels. I guess we'll put Swoobat up front. Alright, let's talk and battle this doctor just in case something bad happens and we need to come back and heal. Oh, and here's a Pokemon we haven't seen yet, Solosis. Now, does his Solosis have Magic Guard? We have Assurance. Let's see how much Assurance does to him. Not that much. Yeah, it does have Magic Guard. There we go, we got the crit. And Swoobat goes level 23. 69 speed, nice. Okay, he actually gave us a lot of money. And now we have a way to heal without having to go all the way back to Nimbasa City. Alright, so I'm going to pause again until we find another... I want to say there's 2 Pokemon here in this desert we have not caught yet. So I'll be right back once we find one of them. Alright guys, I'm back and we have found one of the 2 Pokemon that's new in this area. It's Dwebble, who we previously saw being used by Berg and some of his people in his gym. So I need to be extra careful trying to weaken this thing down. Now, its special defense is getting a boost since there's a sandstorm going and Dwebble is a rock type, so maybe Confusion won't do too much. Okay, yeah, that didn't do much at all. Okay, it has Feint Attack, so that's gonna hurt a little bit. Yeah, I'd say that hurt. And we're gonna be getting damaged by the sandstorm as well. Let's hit it with one more Confusion. It should be low enough to capture. I will say, Generation 5 and Black and White, they introduced so many good bug-type Pokemon. Dwebble being one of those good ones. I was about to say it was like our first rock bug type since Shuckle, but I was like, oh wait, Armaldo is a bug and rock type. Hopefully this captures it. It does. It makes a hole in a suitable rock. If that rock breaks, the Pokemon remains agitated until it locates a replacement. Wow. We will not be giving a nickname to Dwebble just yet. And I will be right back once we find the final Pokemon that shows up out here in the desert. Alright guys, I am back and I have finally found the last Pokemon out here in the desert. It took me, I kid you not, like 30 minutes to find this thing. And I would be careful if you find one of these things because they know Whirlwind. I don't think it's worked. Whirlwind has failed twice. Like both times it's attacked me, it's tried to use Whirlwind. I'm pretty sure it's just because we're a higher level. But to be safe, we're just going to go all out with an Ultra Ball to try and capture this. But it's Sigilyph, or Sigilyph, would it be Sigilyph, I think is how you'd say it? No, it might be Sigilyph, because it might be like Sigil or something like that in its name. So it'd be Sigilyph, I think. The guardians of an ancient city, they use their psychic power to attack enemies that invade their territory. And no, we are not going to be giving a nickname to Sigilyph just yet. But for now, let's continue exploring around the desert. Because there are a lot of items out here. Do we have any repels? I don't remember if I bought repels or not. Let's see. No, we do not. We have a smoke ball, but no repels. All right, let's make our way through here. There's a psychic trainer here. If I remember right, there's a hidden item down here. Pretty sure there is. Okay, yes, it's a rare candy. Nice. Like, I knew there was one down here, but I couldn't remember if it was in this or Black 2 and White 2 where you find it. And here we find another Firestone, so if you didn't choose to get the Firestone in Castelia City, or no, I said Castelia City, you couldn't get one right here. Alright, let's try and make our way through here. Of course, this ranger is in our way, so we have to get past her. And she has another Pokemon we have not seen yet, Ducklet. Let's just go for an air coder. That'll probably be our biggest damaging move. Oh wow, it has Bubble Beam. That actually did a lot. I think this thing's barely gonna survive this air cutter unless we crit it. Oh wow, oh we did crit it, okay. Oh, a shock there. I forgot that our Swoobat has the amulet coin on it. Because when we beat the doctor earlier, I was like, wow, we actually got a lot of money from him. I had forgot that we have the amulet coin. Okay, there is another ranger blocking the way here. Oh, he turns away. So we can just sneak past him. And there should be, yes, there's an item right here. And if I remember right, yes, it is TM39 Rock Tomb. This is also a TM that you're going to want to help you in the next gym. Let's see if we can try and skip past him again. If not, we'll just... Oh, wow, he turned right as I walked out there. I wasn't even running either. So let's just take this guy on and finish him off. Pokemon Ranger Jaden. He has a Darumaka. Alright, let's swap out from Swoobat. Let's go for Roggenrola here. If I remember right, I said I was going to be nicknaming Pokemon off screen. I just forgot to do it and didn't have time to do it. Don't burn me. I'll probably do that after this episode. Oh my gosh, we missed Rock Blast. Okay, his hustle made him miss the Fire Punch, so this Rock Blast is going to take him down. I don't think that crit was necessary there. And he still has a Blitzel. Ah, not the Thunder Wave. Please take it out. Oh, we're gonna have to hit 4 times. Wow. Let's just be safe and go for Headbutt. This shouldn't take us out because they're... Yeah, I was about to say, oh my gosh, we got paralyzed. I was gonna say our special defense is boosted by the sandstorm. We have to go out to Sock now. And let the sandstorm finish you off. And we're getting a lot of money from these guys too. And we'll get a Rostberry. Alright, I'm gonna pause right here and go heal at the doctor real quick, and we'll be right back over on this side. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, we're back over here where we were, so let's continue exploring and try and find any other items. Looks like it's a bunch of dark sand here, so we'll be running into wild Pokemon through here. Oh, almost had to battle him. There's a structure here. There's an item right here. So let's grab this. It's a super potion. But there's a structure here. There's another item back here on the left. Yes, this is the Relic Castle, but as you can see, the stairs are blocked off, so we can't really do anything in there. So let's head back out and grab this. Ooh, a heart skill. That'll come in handy later. Can use that at the move relearner to relearn moves. Do we have the dowsing machine? I'm pretty sure we do. Let me see. We do. Let's register that and use it. It'll help us find like hidden. Oh, look at there. We have a hidden item right here near us. That's it right here. Yeah, we found an ether. Sweet. And here is another entrance. Oh, there's another hidden item out here. It's right here. It's a hyper potion. Now let's see. What's this guy doing here? You're the first person to come clear out here to talk to me. I'm some move, so I'll give you this. I'll give you the soft sand. That powers up ground type moves. If a Pokemon holds this soft sand, the power of its ground type moves goes up. So that will come in handy for the next gym as well. Oh. Let's grab this item. Black glasses. That powers up dark type moves. That would come in handy for Zorua later on. There's another item up here. A fresh water. Man, everybody would be trying to get this out here in the desert. Here you can see there are a bunch of statues out here in front of this stairwell. It appears to be the statue of a Pokemon, but they don't do anything. At least not yet. So let's head down into this other entrance to Relic Castle. And there should be another Pokemon in here that we can capture. Let's go ahead and battle this psychic trainer so we can get through here a little further. Ooh, he has a Sigilif. Level 24 as well. He's actually pretty high leveled. Do I really have anything I would want? Wow, we really don't have much to go in against this. We have Roggenrola, but Roggenrola will take a lot of damage from a psychic move because of his low special defense. Like, the best we can really do is stay him with Swoobat. Let's try an Assurance and see how much that does. That does not do much at all, and it light screens, so our special attacks can do even less damage to it. Well, I mean, I could have taught Rock Tomb to like Sock as well. We'll go to Roggenrola and see if he can handle this. Here comes an Air Cutter. We resist that. But look at that. That does so much even though we resisted that hit. Should be fine. Yeah, I was about to say, as long as it doesn't crit, we should be fine. Take it out. Oh. We got the 4 hits. Thank goodness. And Roggenrola with that 619 experience boost. And Roggenrola now level 25. And Roggenrola is now evolving. I couldn't remember if he evolved at 25 or a little higher, like around 27. But this is going to make Roggenrola even more bulky. And we now have a Boldore. Boulder wants to learn the move Power Gem. Sadly, no, you will not be learning Power Gem because you are not a special attacker. I don't think we have to battle this psychic trainer, but there's a person right here that is of importance. It's this backpacker right here. Or is she a backpacker? I don't remember, but I'm just saying because she has a large red backpack on her back. I've been carrying 2 Pokemon fossils, but they're just so heavy. Would you take one of them off my hands? Yeah, I'll take the Plume Fossil. Now, the Plume Fossil is the one I would recommend the most because the Pokemon you get from this is actually good despite its ability. The reason I wouldn't recommend the Cover Fossil is because there's so much better water types you can find in the game. So I wouldn't really recommend this one unless you're doing like just a water type only challenge or something. But I would take the Plume Fossil because most of the flying types in this game are just okay or not great. But this is probably one of the, if not the best flying type in this game. So I'm gonna go with the Plume Fossil. I'd say it and Sigilyph for like probably the 2 best flying types you can get until like the very end of the game. It is the fossil of a bird Pokemon that lived in an ancient forest, but they say it couldn't fly. So we get the Plume Fossil. I'm gonna go down in this sand pit here, because there's... So yes, there's a hidden item right here under us. It's an elixir. And there's another item right here. Okay, we found the one Pokemon that is new in here. Yamask. This is our first ghost type on here. So I'm gonna hit it with a Confusion. So the Confusions aren't doing too much because Yamask and its evolution are actually quite bulky. Hits us with a Nightshade. So let's toss a Great Ball at it. And we caught Yamask. These Pokemon arose from the spirits of people interred in graves in past ages. Each retains memories of its former life. That is very eerie. I just realized that Kofagrigus is number 69 in the Unova Dex. Nice. So we're not going to give Yamask a nickname for now. But we find a Revive laying here on the ground. Okay, we have captured everything out here in the desert resort that we came to search for, as well as the items we came to search for. So, I'm going to pause right here, and we are going to backtrack all the way back to Nacrane City so we can revive that fossil. So I'll see you guys in the blink of an eye. Alright, we are back in Nacrane City, so let's head into the gym. And we can get our fossil revived right here. I'm researching Pokemon fossils here. You have a fossil, don't you? Shall I turn it back into a Pokemon? Yes, please. Alright, I will turn the Plume Fossil back into a Pokemon. The fossil you gave me turned back into a Pokemon. This is Arkin. Please take good care of it. And we now have an Arkin. We're not going to give it a nickname just yet. But let's go to the Pokédex and check out what Arkin's description or Dex entry says. Where is he? There it is. Revived from a fossil, this Pokemon is thought to be the ancestor of all bird Pokemon. Oh, also, I'm sure you guys can see it from the layout, but we have replaced Swoobat with Sigilif. And I want you guys to know, we actually ended up getting a modest Sigilif. That is amazing. But let's check out... wow, I did not notice that we got good abilities, or good natures on Sock and Boulder as well. Okay, we got a hardy nature on Ark, and that's not awful. As long as it's not a nature that reduces its attack stat or speed, that's good in my book. Alright, I'm gonna go and put Darumaka back on the team, and we will be back in a moment once we get back to Nimbasa City, because we have more capturing to do. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright guys, we are right back here in Nimbasa City. Yeah, in Nimbasa City. So we're gonna head over here. We're not gonna go through that area. We're gonna go through the east over here, because there are more Pokemon out here we can capture. I believe this guy gives you something. Let's train Pokemon vigorously. You who like training and you who don't like training, let's train our Pokemon by giving them these. Okay, it gives you a Macho Brace. That doubles the amount of effort value points you get per Pokemon you defeat. A Pokemon's speed decreases when it holds a Macho Brace, but it grows stronger. It's a tool that is a bit difficult to use, but that's the way it goes. So yes, you can give one of your Pokemon that item, and their effort values will double. So just make sure you're fighting the right Pokemon to use that. I can skip this guard, right? Yeah. But there are a few Pokemon out here. There's at least, I want to say, 3 that I know of. One of them being exclusive to Pokemon White, and there's one that is exclusive to Pokemon Black that we cannot get out here. So let's see if we can find any of these new Pokemon. And the first one we find is Solosis, who is one of the new ones. Probably one of, if not the best psychic types to use here in this game. Let's just try and Psybeam it to weaken it down, because I'll be a little afraid to use an Air Cutter with Sigilif. I forgot this thing can learn Charm. Let's hit it with another Psybeam. Okay, it does have Light Screen already, too. And I'll say this, Solosis learns some pretty strong Psychic type moves early on. So I would highly suggest it if you want to use a Psychic type if you're not using Sigilif like me. Let's see if one ball does it. And it does. We have Solosis. Because their bodies are enveloped in a special liquid, they can survive in any environment. We're not going to nickname it. And alright, I'm going to be right back in a second for when we find another one of the new Pokemon. Okay, I forgot Minccino also showed up on this side, but this is also a new one. So there's like 4 new Pokemon out here on this side then. I don't really have nothing to weaken it with Sigilif, because that's like way too risky. God, do I have anything? Maybe Water Gun from Musashi wouldn't take it out? I would say our best bets are Rage from Darumaka and Water Gun from Musashi. Let's try and go to Musashi and Water Gun this thing. That might not knock it out. Well, we do have a Mystic Water, I just remembered. So it might. Please don't knock it out. Okay, it didn't. As it tickles us. Now let's try and capture this little cutie then. Then we caught Minccino. These Pokemon prefer a tidy habitat. They are always sweeping and dusting, using their tails as brooms. Now might be the time to, like, off screen, like, train up all of our Pokemon in the PC so we can start evolving stuff. But I'll save that for later. So let's just find these last 2 Pokemon in this area. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I've found another of the new Pokemon. It is Trubbish. I don't think Air Cutter will kill you. Well, not kill you, but knock you out. It did about half. It also did less than I thought it would. I'm gonna have to sit here and sit through this double slap now. So let's chuck a Great Ball at it. And we caught Trubbish. The combination of garbage bags and industrial waste caused the chemical reaction that created this Pokemon. We will not be giving a nickname to Trubbish. Now for the last Pokemon on this route, I'm pretty sure it shows up here only in shaking grass. So it might take a while for me to find it. So I'll be right back in a second when we do. Okay, this is not something I expected to find in the shaking grass. We have a Cinchino, who is the evolution of Minchino. So I guess we can try and weaken this down and capture it. Oh, it already knows Tail Slap. Oh, that's probably gonna knock us out. Okay. It did not. I think Skill links its hidden ability, so it wouldn't know that. Oh, Psybeam's a little risky now, because it might knock it out. Huh. What is likely to not knock it out? Let's go to Swadloon. Let's go for Tickle, so we definitely won't knock it out now. And we'll Bug Bite it. And it goes for another Tickle, so we're probably not going to do much damage at all. Let's try and throw an Ultra Ball at this. Oh, it breaks out immediately. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh yeah, that hurts. Especially when it crits us. Oh my gosh. Since it's already weakened down, we might need to go to Boldor to like tank these hits. Okay, it missed its move, so let's try another Ultra Ball here. Two, three. Oh, it broke out on the last one. It has Sing as well. Yep, it put us to sleep. I'm gonna have to go heal after this. Alright, let's throw another Ultra Ball. If it breaks out here, I'm gonna pause until we capture it. One, two, three. Alright, we caught it. Nice. Their white fur feels amazing to touch. Their fur repels dust and prevents static electricity from building up. Alright, I'm gonna pause right here, guys. I'm gonna go heal real quick. Well, actually, we don't need it. I'll pause and use like items in our bag so we don't have to go all the way back to the Pokemon Center. So I'll be back here in a sec. Alright, guys, I am back and we have found the final Pokemon that is out here in this area. It's a Molga. And yeah, as you can see, Sigilif is level 25 now because I've been fighting Audino while hunting this thing. Let's go for an air cutter. It resists this, so it shouldn't do too much. Okay, it did a little more than I thought it would. Oh, it's gonna spark us. That's gonna hurt. Oh my. Let's go to Boldor. Let's see, we'll resist this. Okay, it charges, so its electric was gonna do like twice as much damage now. Let's try an Ultra Ball. It matches it anyway. 1, 2, 3. And we captured a Molga. They live on treetops and glide using the inside of a cape-like membrane while discharging electricity. We'll not be giving a nickname to it. Alright, let's get Sigilif off the front. Let's put Swadloon up front. And as you can see, there's a entrance to something right here. This is the Lost Lorn Forest. Now, there are items in here. I'm pretty sure there's at least one Pokemon in here we don't have. Oh look, it's another Swadloon. So that's not what we're looking for. Might as well try and take this opposing one out. So let's just do that. Okay, it's wasting our time using Protect. Well, it tried to do it again, but it failed. Let's grab this item. It's a big mushroom. We can sell that later on. Let's head further up now. There's a backpacker here, but I don't think the backpacker doesn't do anything because you need an event Pokemon for it. I forgot that the forest is much more closed in on here compared to Black 2 and White 2. But I'm gonna pause right here and we're gonna try and find another Pokemon and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back and I have found the last Pokemon we've been searching for, and that is Venipede. We've seen one of these before a long time ago back in Pinwheel Forest. Oh, we saw its Petraberry. But we couldn't capture one because we don't have access to the grass area where you'll find these. Let's just chuck a Great Ball at him. Venipede is a great bug-type Pokemon on here as well. I mean, a lot of them are. Like, sure, in Gen 2 we got, what, Scizor and Heracross as, like, great bug types. But, man, Gen 5 really gave us, like, our first big batch of amazing bug-type Pokemon. But we have captured Venipede. It discovers what is going on around it. By using the feelers on its head and tail, it is brutally aggressive. We will not be giving a nickname to Venipede, and we are now at box 2. Alright, I'm going to head back to the Pokemon Center, and we will end off the episode there. So I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, we're back in the Pokemon Center, and just look at all these Pokemon that we've caught already so far in our adventure. We have Purloin here. Like, yeah, we have a lot of these that can probably evolve by now. Like, we do have a Moonstone to give it a mana to evolve it. But let's see the new Pokemon we captured today. We caught Maractus, who has a hardy nature, which that's okay. But I wouldn't use Maractus, honestly. It doesn't have the best move pool. Impish Dwebble. And we need to remember Sigilyph has a modest nature. Impish is a very good nature for Dwebble. That's our Swoobat. I just realized our Sandile is modest. That is disgusting. That is not good. Here we have Yamask, who has a calm nature. That's also good. Like, we've gotten, what, 3 out of 4 very good natures so far? A hardy Arcan. A naughty Solosis. That's not good. A lonely Minccino. That's not bad, but it has cute charm, so that is not good. You won't... I think it's Technician it gets as its other ability. A quirky Trubbish. An impish cute charm Cinccino. So both our Cinccino and Minccino are cute charm. You won't Technician, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's Skill Link that's the ability. So let's check out Emolga and Venipede as well. Jolly Emolga. I mean, Emolga is fast, so I think its special attack's higher than its attack, though, so I think it might actually be a bad nature. And a gentle Venipede. I think the Venipede evolves in like 1 level as well. But this is where I'm going to be calling today's episode. When we come back next time, we'll be doing things around Nimbasa City and continuing on with the main story. Off screen, I'll try and train stuff and capture better, maybe a better Minccino, because I kind of want to use a Cinccino, but I'd want to get one that has Technician if I do. So until then, I will see you guys next time.